For himself and currently holds a 5-win streak. So he is the reigning king right now. Pretty good run, actually, letting Cruncher start first. Worked out well for him. He's going up against vVvaLeJ from Team VVV, or V Cubed, on Metalopolis. Finally, a different map as selected by LeJ. This is a mirror match, Protoss versus Protoss, you can see from the load screen here. So we'll see which way this goes as Cruncher gets the Western 9 o'clock spawn as the orange Protoss, and the 6 o'clock southern spawn, the yellow Protoss LeJ. Yeah, it's pretty much the next player to beat Cruncher will win $10. So Cruncher has won $20 for the win streak, $10 for the upset on that, and then he currently holds 5 consecutive wins for the King of the Night award. So he does have a good shot of winning $70 here, which isn't too huge, but it's always fun to give away some free money for playing StarCraft on a Saturday night. So that's always fun. And then obviously, anybody that is tuning in here to see the game, after this game we will have another skill testing question, so please join the chat, the stream chat. Basically it's channel L2SC on QuakeNet. There will be a skill testing question posted after the game. The first person to answer will get a chance to play against the current king. It's either a LeJ from Team VVV or, of course, Cruncher, our current king, from Team Complexity. If it is Cruncher and you beat him, it's a good way to net yourself $10 and take a shot at your own run to hopefully upset him, because he has a pretty good win streak going here as Cruncher setting up, both players setting up mirror builds. This is iced, of course, from L2SC.net, putting on this King of the Hill called the Challenger, going on for the next 3 Saturdays. So this Saturday and the next 2 Saturdays, actually. So we're just going to have some King of the Hill, give away some cash, and should be fun. And I'm joined by Basement from L2SC.
Oh yeah, finally, different map, different matchup, finally, our first PvP of the night. Protoss versus Protoss, and finally we're not on Xel'Naga Caverns, we're on Metalopolis, which again isn't that surprising. Honestly, if they didn't pick Metalopolis, I would have expected Shakur's Plateau, but other than that, I wouldn't have expected much else. So, still going on the standard balanced maps, not really too much exploits are in the works for either of these players, according to this map. We may see a proxy pylon, and proxy gates are also a possibility on this map, but I think that these players are a little bit smarter than that. They know that they're pretty much going to be gearing up for a longer macro game, and a LeJ, of course, being scouted out by one Cruncher as usual. At 3 minutes, and he's probably going to stay around in this base until that first Stalker comes out. I mean, that Zealot's going to come out and try and chase this probe around. But the probe's going to have absolutely no trouble in microing his way around, so he's probably going to finish that Zealot and then go for the Stalker. This is Zealot completely missing the scouting probe, going, oh wait, go around, go back to attack the probe. At the same time, on one Cruncher's base, the same thing happening. One Zealot trying to attack a probe. Let's see actually which one will go down first. Looks like actually one Cruncher going to back out now, and going to leave the base of a LeJ alone for now, as he is getting his second gas as well for... Nope, one Cruncher not getting his second gas quite yet. We'll have to wait and see if that actually goes down or if he's planning on doing something else. And there we go, our first deviation from the build order. One Cruncher getting the gateway, and a LeJ getting the gas first.
Yeah, second gate going up for LeJ right now. Again, he's from Team VVV. Similar timing with the gateway. Third gate for Cruncher, so we'll probably see this 3-gate expand build from Cruncher that we saw in the first 4 games. He only changed it once to beat his teammate from Team Complexity, FireZerg, in the last game. So Cruncher gonna probably do this similar kind of Zealot sentry push. Will be as effective. We'll see. It'll all come down. LeJ is actually a little bit of a challenge here to see if he can actually hold these Zealot Stalker here, as he is getting set up on the low ground. Cruncher trying to get the proxy pylon in place, though. LeJ doing a great job of denying it. In the PvP battle, it is important that the sentries, the Stalkers go down first. So when you are trying to duel, Zealots are not so important. They are very easy to kite. If you kill all of his Stalkers, you will be able to do more damage because you can kite the remaining Zealots or whatnot later. Sentry on the high ground for LeJ is going to close the door on Cruncher. Cruncher not going to be able to break up there just yet, but Cruncher does have a bit of map control. He is going to throw down his Nexus at his natural. So we're getting looking to take the economic advantage as LeJ is stuck in his base here, just getting his third gateway robo started. Not really able to poke out there. Keeps walling himself in, so definitely trying to mass up Cruncher not really messing up. He is getting his robotics queued up and just drop now. Second gas now for Cruncher underway. That proxy pylon right now for Cruncher is in great position. Can't be hit from the ledge or anything like that, allowing Cruncher to reinforce right at the front of a ledge. And we'll see if Lej now is going to push out or not. He might just choose to wait, but every second he does wait when this Nexus finishes for Cruncher, he'll start to fall behind economically.
I think that's been the game plan for OneCruncher for the past few games, is to put pressure on his opponent so he can't expand, and then while that pressure is going on, expand himself. And every single second that he has that Nexus under production is one more second that he's going to have that advantage in terms of mineral capacity. As OneCruncher now getting his robotics facility, as well as more pylons, which is awesome. You'd like to see a lot of pylons coming from a Protoss player that's macroing. At the same time, a little bit of a pressure maybe coming from a ledge. He does have a proxy, semi-proxy pylon over there by the Zelnaga watchtower, so it could have been a little bit closer, but I think he wants to be a little bit safe. Not too bad at all from a ledge. Still pretty even of a battle. Looking quickly to get the units lost tab. Actually, all of the units lost have... Oh, there we go. Finally, one unit lost by a ledge. But before, all the units lost were indeed from OneCruncher. And we're going to have our... Oh! Force field! In the face!
Taking a page out of his own book. Keeping Cruncher in his own base while he attacks the Nexus. Cruncher not able to get down there to do anything. Probes being kind of brought out, trying to distract here. Nexus is not being finished. The sentries don't refresh the pile, so Nexus does go down for Cruncher. That's going to hurt a little bit. It's going to cause a little bit of oversaturation here. Ledge, I think, is being a little bit maybe too aggressive as he is pushing onto the high ground. Cruncher, although is not able to reinforce, needs to be focusing fire on these Stalkers, not the Zealots, as I mentioned. He is going to do just that. More Stalkers on the low ground coming up. Good focus from Ledge. Now he is taking a chip at Cruncher, forcing him way back. Cruncher's basically just left on the 3 gate. The robotics bay is down, but not able to do anything. No proxy pylon for Ledge, so he is having to reinforce from the center ground there. A little bit of a way to go. Trying to focus on those Stalkers, doing a good job. Like I said, you want to be focusing down these Stalkers while kiting the Zealots at the same time. Few more Stalkers go down. Cruncher not really microing at all here, just trying to get his Colossus started. That leaves him in a little bit of a trouble here as more probes are coming to reinforce. Cruncher doing a good, or sorry, Ledge doing a good job of picking those Colossus, those Stalkers. Very, very good job. As you can see now, he's left with the more formidable army, able to kite those Zealots and probes away. Ledge is out of the base, but going and checking on the units lost again. Huge deficit for Cruncher, as well as the Nexus going down. Colossus started for both players' camps. Nexus being started for Ledge. He's going to start on his economy. But he's a little bit behind in terms of probes, obviously, from the deduction, but not too far behind, actually. Having the probes pulled off of the working time for Cruncher has been really important. Cruncher is Ledge is actually looking to keep the pressure up as he's moving the Colossus Zealot Stalker army right to the front of Cruncher's base. Cruncher gonna see that they both have Colossus. Gonna back away now. Might as well just keep Cruncher contained if you can. Get that Nexus going. Cruncher does have an observer floating around the Ledge's base there. So he gets a good look at the base. Sees very mirroristic builds. Thermal Lances, though, started for Ledge, and definitely that Nexus is going to be worrying Cruncher just a little bit.
Yeah, not bad at all from Ledge. He's definitely put a lot of pressure onto his Protoss opponent. The only question is, has he done enough damage to OneCruncher in order to dissuade him from attacking? And it looks like OneCruncher going to be very aggressive, going to try and even the odds a little bit, because now we're kind of seeing a complete reversal of what we saw a few minutes ago. We saw OneCruncher getting his Nexus up and running while Ledge was busy doing other stuff, and now we see the opposite happening. Ledge was busy microing in the base of OneCruncher while he was getting his own expansion up and running. So now we've seen something we've seen a lot from OneCruncher, as well as a lot of these high-level players, is just a very, very back-and-forth game. One player will go attack and then lose all of his army, and then go back and attack the other army and go. It's all just back and forth. It's kind of like a yo-yo or doing like track runs on a basketball court or something like that. But anyways, we have an attack here from OneCruncher, and he is going to back out just a little bit because he had warped in a couple more Stalkers, and the positioning, I believe, is in the advantage of Ledge, but he does indeed throw it away as he's keeping nice and ahead, but at the same time he's losing a lot of stuff, and OneCruncher GG's.
So Lej will take $10 here from Team vVV and continue on to try to challenge OneCruncher's current run of 5 consecutive wins. So that puts 1 win in the camp of Lej and makes him our current king. So anybody that is watching the stream, please log into the stream chat. This will be your opportunity to answer a quick skill testing question and then take a shot at our current king, Lej.